People sometimes ask me why I'd take on a project of this scale, completed mostly on my own. And the truth is, it's about a lot more than just building a greenhouse. I've worked at this school for 18 years. And over that time, I've run our gardening club, built up our forest school, and I'm deeply passionate about horticulture, nature, getting kids out of the classroom and into the dirt. We outgrew our old polytunnel a long time ago. I wanted to replace it with something permanent. Something built with traditional craftsmanship that will stand here for generations to come. Or at least that's the idea, as long as I can get these sill plates on. With the stone wall finally finished and the green oak sleepers delivered, it was time to start cutting and joining them together to cap the foundation, fitting them nicely over those steel rods. To lock the corners together, I need to cut simple lap joints. Making multiple shallow passes with the saw is the easiest way to remove this much bulk material. You always see videos of carpenters on YouTube just knocking these cut pieces out with a single tap of a hammer. I quickly learned that does not work with green oak. It's just too dense and too hard. So I ended up having to chisel out every single piece. I did have a new toy though. This Japanese carpenter slick was very useful at chipping away some of the excess material. At this point, I was, however, still using a £1 chisel from Wilko, which I've just realised doesn't exist anymore. I probably should say at this point, this is definitely not a tutorial or a how-to video. I make lots and lots of mistakes, and I'm sure there's lots of things that I could do differently or more efficiently in other ways. This is the scribing tool I was using, and it helped me set the depth of the lap cut quite effectively.
Nice.
Oak this thick is incredibly heavy. Even with an extra pair of hands, threading it over the steel pins revealed exactly where the stone wall wasn't perfectly level.
Yep, so
Nothing fits perfectly the first time.
let me put your end down first.
I'm out.
Right, move your hands out the way
Yeah, I'm out.
completely.
Yeah.
Right, fingers are out. That's pretty
On
good.
the pencil line. That way.
Gotcha. Actually, we can leave this up as well because we won't get the other bit.
It takes a lot of trial, error and fine tuning to make the joints sit flush.
Well, I just want to set it to whatever it is.
Yeah, that's what I was going to help you with.
So
Sorry.
it's like that, yeah?
A little bit that way.
Which way? Towards me. That one's too high though, isn't it? So I need to cut
Yeah,
that.
grind a bit of that off. You can see what you've got.
Yeah, I'll just do it that way.
So I'm just cutting off this nasty looking knot at 147, and that should fit nicely here.
Every piece of natural wood fights back a little, but locking everything down tight with nuts and bolts down onto the threaded rods was one of the most satisfying feelings. Whoops. I'm sure there's better ways of doing this. Even though I'd been using string lines and constantly checking my measurements, I was more than a little nervous dropping this last one in. You never really know if it's all going to square up until that final joint lines up. The sill plate is set and the foundation is officially capped. Next time, the frame starts to go up. But the question is, can I turn all this timber into life using a hastily drawn plan scribbled on the back of a piece of cardboard? Until then, take it easy, and I'll see you in the next episode.